And do remember, any part of the show that you want to go over again, you can go to YouTube, my channel on YouTube, and just go to Chase Paper Stacks. Paper Stacks spelled KZ rather than CKS at the end. Chase Paper Stacks. Yeah, so it's PAPERSTAKZ. Yeah, and there you can go there and you'll be able to watch the videos from this week's show. You'll be able to check out the date and it'll be there. So it doesn't matter if you missed any part of the show, you can go back and watch it all over again. And you can watch me in the studio, all animated, hands flickering around and me bopping, walking up and down, backwards and forth. Because when I do this show, I actually do it standing up for the whole time. I could sit down, but it's just not, it's not as exciting. It's kind of more exciting this way. You get more energy, to when you're standing up. Anyway, what is going on? Something very sinister is going on. Polls revealed that over 90%, over 90% of American people believe in UFOs, and 95% of these people believe the government is keeping this knowledge from the public. But why? Are they afraid that the people will panic if an official, quote-unquote, announcement were made? Hardly. Such an announcement probably would create interest and excitement and many questions, particularly by people who run in churches. But I don't think it would be panic. Why then is the continued cover-up? Because they really think that we are stupid, don't they? But there is an overwhelming evidence in the past 7 years, from whistleblowers, like retired military officers, who have finally said enough is enough. It's time the government told the people the truth. And these officers, such as naval intelligence officers and stuff like that, these are people who, there's one particular man, Major John Lear, who whose dad founded the Learjet Corporation, and Air Force officer William English, to name but a few. Now, all these people have all discovered the truth, and at the risk of their very lives are trying to alert you to the secrets behind the UFOs and alien presence on this earth. And I'm standing here right now repeating that same information. Now, a major finding of the commission was the aliens were using humans and animals for a source of glandular secretions, enzymes, hormonal secretions, blood, and in horrible genetic experiments. Now, the aliens explained these actions as apparently supposed to be necessary for their survival. That if their genetic structure was not improved, their race would cease to exist. Right. The ruling powers decided that one means of funding the alien project was to corner the illegal drug market. And this is where it gets deep, and this is one of the reasons why drugs will and always will be illegal. Okay? A young, ambitious member of the Council on Foreign Relations was approached. And his name, quote-unquote, was George Bush, who at the time was president and CEO of Zapata Oil Company, which was based in Texas. Now, Zapata Oil was experimenting with offshore oil drilling, and it was arranged that the drugs could be shipped from South America to the offshore platforms by fishing boats, then transferred to US shore by normal transportation, thus avoiding search by custom agents. The plan worked better than anybody expected, and today the CIA controls all the world's illegal drug markets. Now, one should remember, it was George Bush who first started selling drugs to our children. The drug money was used to finance the deep underground alien bases. Right? Conclusions. The Bilderberg, the Council on Foreign Relations, and the Trilateral Commission are the secret government and rule the Americas through their MJ12 and the study group known as the Jason Society. Have a look at it on the internet, try and find out about it. It makes for very interesting reading. Now, throughout history, aliens, have manipulated and or ruled humans basically through various secret societies, religions, and the occult. The Council on Foreign Relations and the Trilateral Commission are in complete control of the alien technology and the nation's economy. This is where we're getting most of our advances in science from. The Large Hadron Collider, the new supercomputers that they're coming up with, superconductivity, No, all these different technologies that we never had before and that all of a sudden have just sprung out of nowhere are all through alien technologies that have been passed down to us in a kind of like trade or cultural exchange or trade-off, so to speak. Yeah, Eisenhower was the last president to know the entire overview of the alien problems. Succeeding presidents were told only what MJ12 wanted them to know, and this was not the truth. MJ12 presented each new president with a picture of a lost alien culture seeking to renew itself, build a home on this planet, and shower us with gifts of technology. Each president has bought this story, yeah, hook, line, and sinker. Meanwhile, innocent people continue to suffer unspeakable horrors at the hands of alien and human scientists who are engaged in barbarous research that would make the Nazis pale in comparison. As if that was not enough, many people either end up as food for the insatiable alien appetite for biological enzymes or for hormonal secretions and blood. Apparently, at least 1 in every 40 Americans has been implanted with alien devices that are used to control them if necessity calls. 1 in 40. Now, all these people can't be wrong. All these people can't be like, even though they're all telling the same story and from different parts and they have nothing to do with each other, they can't all be lying, can they? This is what we have to try and decipher for ourselves. If we get deep, by 1989, there were over 3 million. Yeah, 3 million greys. Okay? By 1989, over 3 million greys are occupying these deep, multi-level underground complexes. Level 7 at Dulce is called Nightmare Hall. Yeah, and they have welched. These aliens have welched on their agreement on abducting people and humans. Today, over 25 million citizens have been abducted and implanted. A literal army awaiting orders to march, you could say. There's a guy called Whitley Strieber, and he has written best-selling books on his own personal experience, as have many others. So, this bloody cough. Yeah, Whitley Strieber. He's done a book on his own abduction. If you want to find out about that, go and have a look. Whitley Strieber, Whitley Strieber, Trieber, and you'll be able to find out about his personal experience when it came to alien abduction. For this reason, other nations were informed. Within 5 months, the communist monolith Russia was dismantled to unite the US and its technology to fight the invasion. The Hubble Space Telescope was created to keep a watchful eye on the invasion fleet. Star Wars technology has been developed to hopefully stop them in outer space before they can even get to Earth. This is some serious things that we are talking about. Yeah, there's people out there working on secret projects and all sorts. Yeah, people that are supposed to be like us, supposed to be one of they're humans, but yet still they're working for the aliens.